I think it's okay. I'm hitting the Alex to the right just a little bit. Come up there.
Yeah, the trigger is great. It is really great. Like you say, there's got to be some discernible, but I mean, it's like there's no creep whatsoever. I mean, it's you can't detect us, you know. Yeah, overall, it's subtle improvements and great improvements.
Let's see. My Uncle Bob, when I was a little kid, my Uncle Bob had a Model 70 30-06 364, just about like this one. He shot most of the elk that were in the Elks Hall in Deer Lodge, Montana. And I was jealous of the elk and his rifle. Now I can have one just like Uncle Bob. How's that? Model 70 30-06 Federal Premiums, Sierra Match Kings. Probably been shot 40-45 times before I shot it, so the barrel's cooking hot. First two, last three right here at 100 yards.
The Model 70 really is one of the great bolt actions ever made, and it's really pleasant to see what FN is doing with it, because it has so much potential to be made to work as well as a good custom rifle and yet sell for a reasonable price, which is the thing that I think is really missing from a lot of the rifle market in the U.S. The immediate impressions of this rifle was made by FN is the bolt is extremely smooth, the finishing is very good, it's almost to old style, top quality production manufacturing or to semi-custom quality. And to get that quality out of a box is really going to be incredible.
This has really been an exciting day for me today. I was invited out here by Browning and Winchester to have an opportunity to look at and shoot the first productions of the Winchester Model 70s. And all I can say is I shot this rifle. I shot a couple of shots just to get a little familiar with it. It's got the new trigger, the MOA trigger. Shot very well. I put two, about an inch or so apart. Then I had a chance. I got serious with it with a Citron scope. And I got 3 shots, and it's better than I can normally ever shoot. It was about 0.2 of an inch. So the rifle really shot well. I had the 30-06 and the featherweight Model 70, which this model is. 22-inch barrel. The trigger was just excellent. The rifle, I'm a big fan of Model 70s, and I just have been so excited when they decided to bring back the Model 70. And I'm not disappointed at all. It's just going to be a great rifle, and I can't wait to get my hands on it again and do some more shooting.
Hi, I'm David Fortier. I'm a field editor for Intermediate Outdoors, and one of the publications I write for is Rifle Shooter. I also do Guns and Ammo TV. And today I'm looking at the new Winchester Model 70. The Model 70 is, of course, a classic rifleman's rifle. It has always been a spectacular piece, has performed wonderfully on the target range as well as in the hunting field. Unfortunately, it was discontinued. However, we've got great news that the Model 70 is back, and having just shot it and seen how it's manufactured, I have to say it looks fantastic. The quality of build is excellent. One of the things is that the Model 70 over its lifetime, the quality did kind of change and suffer at times. However, when Winchester brought it back, they did it right, and the quality is right up there. And having just shot it, I have to say the accuracy is excellent. I'm very impressed by this rifle. You're going to want to take a look at the new Winchester Model 70.
The rifleman's rifle was gone for only 2 or 3 years, but for a real aficionado of the Model 70, that was a little bit too long to wait. But I think it was worth it because I'm finding that the new Model 70 is even better than the old one. And of course, the old one is an icon amongst rifles. In North America, if you say the rifleman's rifle, you're talking about a Model 70. It's got everything anybody ever wanted. And especially it's that controlled action where that big old Mauser claw extractor picks up your round and pushes it controlled into the magazine and then pulls it out. You're not going to jam or stick a case inside with that big claw pulling it out. Well, that's what the hunters want in a Model 70. So when it came back with that same controlled round feed action with that big Mauser claw on there, we were just tickled pink because nobody wants anyone to mess with that design. They did, however, improve the trigger. And gunsmiths have always liked the Model 70's trigger, but they've actually made it better now with this camming system that actually gives you more pressure without the finger pressure. You're not pulling what the rifle is actually, and that trigger is braking, and it feels like half of what's actually being required. And it's fully adjustable down to 2.5 pounds. I mean, that's perfect for a hunting rifle. And the products that we are testing out here on the range are shooting beautifully. I'm getting inch groups MOA at 100 yards under pretty poor conditions. It's hot, middle of the day, the sun is shining down, and the wind is blowing erratically. And the guns are hot because everyone's shooting them. And I'm still getting 3 shots into an inch, sometimes 4 and 5 staying into an inch. One of the fellows got 7/8 of an inch out of his rifle. That's incredible performance for a factory rifle at any time, let alone under these conditions. And it looks like they've upgraded the wood too. This is really a pretty piece of walnut. Got some fiddle back in it, some nice figure. It's a little bit lighter than I remember. This is a rifle I would like to own. Model 70.
We asked for it.
Hello, I'm Jim Carmichael. I bought my first Model 70 when I was 15 years old. Now, I'm not going to tell you how many years ago that was, but since then, I've sort of measured my life by the Model 70s, the comings and goings, the new calibers, the changes of models. And a few years ago, when the Model 70 was discontinued, it was like a part of my life that ended, I guess. But now it's back, made right here in the USA. Model 70.